What's up guys, Nolan here, and we like to make jokes around dates of patches in Escape from Tarkov with things like soonTM and Thursday because BSG have decided to stop giving us dates. It's the one question that everybody wants an answer to, but we just don't have it. We're now left to work things out and do the best that we can to estimate when these patches will drop, and as one of the most knowledgeable talking heads on the internet when it comes to Tarkov development, I am confident we are now in the end game of this wipe's life cycle. In other words, I'm confident that 12.12 will be a wipe and that it is actually soon, like this month soon, not just soonTM. Without hearing anything definite from BSG, I'm using past releases as references as well as the understanding that generally in game development you like to work in milestones, with the easiest setup being quarters. Obviously that's not concrete and doesn't account for roadblocks in development, but it's the best that we have, and I can say with full confidence BSG are in the studio right now with 12.12 as this year's holiday/New Year patch, meaning we would all have 12.12 on our PCs by January 1st. We just need to hope nothing goes wrong. Theoretically, the worst has already passed with Unity 19, but I could see problems arising with Inertia or the Lighthouse location if the feature list we currently have is all that we are getting. There could be a surprise feature that's giving them problems too, we just don't know because it's a surprise. Speaking of content, we have Inertia as well as VoIP coming with 12.12. VoIP will not be a problem as BSG have gone to all lengths to make sure everyone will be happy with it. Check out my video on VoIP for more on that, links in the description. Inertia is for sure going to hit on the snappiness of the movement, and it will be a very big turning point for the Tarkov community. The game is definitely going to slow down a bit, and many people frustrated with the slower gameplay will use it as ammunition to bash the game along with its other problems. This is the other reason I called this the end game, because in my eyes this is the first of two punches the community will take to the face in terms of gameplay defining changes. Inertia will affect every single one of us at every moment since it's how we move, and movement is survival in a game like this. On top of that, we also have the new types of malfunctions coming, which will add to the tension. Luckily BSG are going to put a safe area on durability for the guns, so brand new guns will not malfunction for the first 5 to 10% durability. Nikita wasn't confident whether it would be 5 or 10%. We're still waiting to hear on that specifically. Either way, we will have at least a 5% safe zone for every single weapon. This being a perfect example of BSG working with the community to help us adapt rather than remove planned features. That second punch that I talked about will come sometime next year with the implementation of PMC Karma. For those who don't know, yes, that Karma. It will be like Scav Karma just for PMCs. BSG are reworking it for PMCs though, so we'll have to see how it pans out in game. In terms of what every individual looks for in a game, whatever the community looks like when both Inertia and PMC Karma are in will be what we have at launch, seeing as there's really nothing else I'd see anyone having a problem with. And this is along the lines of the other changes that we've already had in the past, like the medical animations, the Mosin, the new weight system, things that were significant changes that would make people not want to play the game anymore because they liked a very specific part of that game. A lot of the core community people that have known about this for years are saying things like adapt or leave, and I do agree with that to an extent. I know BSG really just wants what's best for the game, so I know that they will be up for some tweaking if it needs it. If you're someone who doesn't like Tarkov with Inertia, then your goal in terms of feedback should not be to remove it completely. BSG will obviously just tune those people out. They want Inertia in the game, they just aren't going to remove it. Once 12.12 starts uploading, we have all played our last Inertia-free raid of Escape from Tarkov. Your goal instead should be to ask for something that will help you adapt, like what we have with the durability gap for guns. You can ask for less, but don't ask for none, otherwise you won't get anything. Having BSG tune down the effects of Inertia a bit is completely possible if there's enough reasonable feedback for it, so that should be your goal. What we should be looking for now is events, specifically the series of events leading us to the wipe, aka the pre-wipe events. It will start slow with something like a scav or a boss doing something different for a couple days, maybe a week. Then it will lead to some kind of resource shortage. We could have several events in quick succession, but when the traders open up and everything is on sale, then we know it's time. Last wipe, the events started 10 days before the patch, and the last 5 events happened every day, one after another. If they decide to do the same thing for this patch, we'll see the first event in about 2 weeks, and it doesn't need to be on a weekend, but the first one likely will. And that is going to be the real tell. They could even drop this patch next week. The only real sign is going to be those events, unless BSG says otherwise. VoIP and Inertia have been a long time coming, and we will be entering a new era of Tarkov with 12.12, so I hope you guys are as excited as I am. And again, if you want my take on it, I think we're going to be yelling at each other through VoIP on Lighthouse with our new scars by Christmas. Let me know what you guys think of the coming changes or my estimates in the comments. I'll keep an eye out for any news from BSG and of course let you guys know more once I do. But that's going to do it for today, guys. For the latest Tarkov news, check out these playlists here. If you like this video, then you know the drill. Please subscribe. I really appreciate the people who do. If you're looking for people to play with, check out our Discord, links in the description. Otherwise, I hope you have a nice day. See you guys.